Okay, one more radical equation to solve. Let's say we've got square root of x plus 2 equals square root of 2x plus 7. Alright, this one is different from all the other ones that we did. Not only do we have x's, we have two sets of x's, but we also have two sets of square roots. This is going to complicate things when you see two sets of square roots. It's possible that you're going to have to do this in two steps, but the same idea still works. You just have to do it twice. So you want to get one of the square roots by itself. It doesn't really matter which one. My preference is to get the messier one by itself. That makes life a little bit easier later, but if you get the other one by itself, it'll still work. So I've got the messier square root by itself here. See, 2x plus 7 is a little bit messier than just x by itself. Same idea, we're going to square both sides. You have to remember to square the whole left-hand side and square the whole right-hand side. Remember, we cannot distribute exponents over addition or subtraction, so we're going to have to FOIL this out. We saw one like that at the beginning of video 1. On the left-hand side, the square and the square root do cancel because they happen at the same time, and we just get 2x plus 7. So on the left here, we're going to FOIL this out. FOIL, FOIL, FOIL. Square root of x times square root of x is x, plus 2 square root of x, plus 2 square root of x, plus 4 equals 2x plus 7. Alright, so same idea as before, but it's not quite as nice and neat as it was before. So we could put the two square root of x terms together. Those are like terms. We get 4 square root of x plus 4 equals 2x plus 7. Again, we've got a radical equation. We've got a radical right here. So what do? We get it by itself. Move the x to the other side, move the 4 to the other side. You can do that in 2 steps if you want to. We get 4 square root of x equals x plus 3. Okay, now you could square it from here just to be consistent. I'm going to go ahead and get the square root by itself. And we're going to get square root of x equals x plus 3 over 4. So let me rewrite that over here. And when I see square root, I want to do the opposite, and I square both sides. On the left, the square and the square root cancel. On the right, remember if we have a fraction squared, that's the same as the top squared and the bottom squared. So I'd have x plus 3 squared over 4 squared, which is 16. Now the top needs to be FOILed out, just like we've seen before. You can FOIL that out and then deal with the fraction, or you can deal with the fraction and then FOIL it out. Let's go ahead and FOIL first. So I'm going to do x plus 3 times x plus 3, and I'm just going to go ahead and write that out. If you need to go off to the side and FOIL it, that's fine. X squared plus 6x plus 9 is x plus 3 squared. And I've got a rational equation now. Remember how we deal with denominators? We multiply by the denominator to get rid of the fraction. Remember that from our rational section. We get 16x equals x squared plus 6x plus 9. Again, we've got a quadratic equation. Let's move everything to one side and it should factor. So get everything on one side. We need factors of 9. That would give us negative 10. So that should be negative 9 and negative 1. Negative 9 times negative 1 is positive 9. Negative 9 minus negative 1 is negative 10. So they multiply to be the last number, they add to be the middle number. I come up again to the side here. We've got a long problem on this one because we've got to do everything twice. Again, we've got something times something equals 0. So solve by factoring. Something times something equals 0 so that we can break that up. X minus 9 equals 0. X minus 1 equals 0. And we solve each of these little equations to get positive 9 and positive 1. So we got our two solutions. We have to remember to check. I'm running out of space here, so this is going to be a quick check. Square root of 9 plus 2 equals 2 times 9 plus 7. So that's going to be 3 plus 2 equals the square root Oh yeah, that's square root of 25. I was having trouble adding that. Okay, so is 5 equal to the square root of 25? Yes. We keep the first one. And then the second one, square root of 1 plus 2 equals square root of 2 times 1 plus 7. So that's going to be 1 plus 2 equals square root of 9. Is 3 equal to the square root of 9? Yes, and we keep the second. So that one's kind of cool because you keep both solutions. That doesn't happen all the time. All right, so again, if you have 2 square roots, you're going to have to do the process, most of the time you're going to have to do the process twice. Get one of the square roots by itself, square it out, get the other one by itself, square it out, and finish solving your equation.